Hi there and welcome to a new episode of Doubts and Decisions, the same setting as last one. I haven't told you that the red screens behind is just the back of my reflective panel. So for the recording of the partitas and actually for most of YouTube recordings today, I turn the panels and on the other side there is a reflective side, and this side is actually really damping as a damping factor, so it's better for speaking. So second partita, just to let you know, second partita, again, that will be the first that I will record on tape. I've made some vlog-like episode on the tutor that kind of let us down just before the recording of this partita was scheduled. Better now than during the recording, and that's the risk of going analog. These machines are old, and even if like ours is being fully restored, there are still components that can break. So the rondo, I would like to share you my idea now. I would like to play that on the disc, and actually the thing that let me doubt a little bit is that my tempo choice is maybe a little bit on the fast side. You know, it's in 3/8, it's this one. So I will really tend to play it over the bar. So over the bar I mean with strong accent on one, each first beat of the bar, which is essential in 3/8, I think, because if you don't do that, if you make the second accent weaker, you have actually an imitation of a 6/8, where you have the first 8 note very strong and the fourth one a little bit weaker, but in 3/8 is really strong on every beat, every first beat. But you shouldn't play it so fast that the 3/8 notes sound like triplets. So yum pum pum param pum param pum param pum pum is more triplet-like. And there are several sources, and I think Kirchberg is one of them, who write that you should be careful not to speed up the 8 note, bar structures, because then you have triplets, except for the 12/8 that equals 4/4, and that's being used just to replace 4/4, not having to write all time triplets. So this is 3/8, and my tempo that I would like to use is maybe a little fast, but I like it. Also a pam dum param pam param pam param pam pam pam. That's of course the genius to postpone the C. So you have tom, tom, pam. Param, param. Why do I think that might be a little bit too fast, although I really like the pulse of this, and just try to have this, if you have this long runs, so that's so joyful then, C minor, so it's not a very joyful piece, it's a very energetic piece, and I mean the energy that comes free when you really hit that first beat right on time, that's giving joy in playing. But you have then also here triplets, and they are getting tricky. And there's one place in the left hand as well, it's this one. Sorry. So it's difficult. That's a difficult bar, and in this tempo, it's difficult. No. There's a genius passage. works so great on clavichord. Because that's really the voice of an old man saying, it's enough now, next chapter. It makes great effect. The doubt is that comes in these passages because I feel it's a little bit rushed. So how great it sounds. I mean, you could see an orchestra dance. Here comes a more telling part of the piece, and I doubt if then there I can keep the tempo. Of course, it should be played in one tempo. There is no doubt about that. So if I not have to adapt my beginning choice that I made at the beginning to those passages. So I can imagine. One, two, three, 1, 2, then no triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. And a little bit slower now. And so that you. Then this left hand becomes playable. It's playable in faster tempi, but playable, I mean, I don't believe in that time this difficult music, but that there are passages where you really only can play after months and months of training. Of course, that's not the case here, but in the faster tempo, that's a tricky bar, really. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think that works. Also here you have this beautiful imitation. But in the meantime, in the left hand, you have this beautiful closing. While these imitations are taking place, you have in the middle of that, as if the second voice doesn't care at all of what the rest is doing. And in this tempo, I feel, again, this is really first the thoughts that I share with you. So I'm changing this while filming, so which can sound a little bit strange why I do that, but you should try to do that. Film yourself while you're having a discussion, having a discussion over the chat with you. But in fact, you could say I have a chat with myself because you will only watch this later. You know what I mean? It makes sense. So it sharpens really the focus, and I hope you can benefit from that, from sharing this. You know what happens when you slow down a little bit now? It becomes a little bit more serious. And maybe it's good for the character too. I think I will do it like that. I don't know the tempo I have now. Let me know what you think in the comment boxes, and I have really no idea anymore how I played that on YouTube. I think that's more than a year ago. And to be honest, I will not look that up. It's not, I'm not interested, I'm not curious, and I wouldn't learn one thing because that's the experience I have. You can gain inspiration by listening to others, really, and I sometimes do. If I really doubt, how does somebody else do it? But seldomly you find the solution in that, because the solution you're looking for is somewhere hidden inside yourself. The fact that you're doubting, the fact that you're not really feel comfortable with your playing, I'm talking for myself actually, it's how it works with me, is always meaning that it's always the same, that the balance is not right. You're not playing as you unconsciously know that you will have to play the piece, and this is a search for your own truth, so to say. That was very philosophical, but actually also practical. It really works like that with me. So you can be inspired by others, even by recordings you made yourself. But that's the last thing I would listen to. Again, talking for myself. But at the end, you have to make your own decision. You have to find that truth that's really deep inside of you, that will lead you to that eventually. Okay, that was it for now. I thank you for watching and subscribing. And just a side remark, we are on Patreon, which is a site where you can eventually, or don't feel it as an obligation, support us with even $1 or $3 a month to let us make more of these videos. But that's all aside. See you next time. Bye.